La última vez que endosamos 6 goles a un equipo en la Champions fue allá por el año 2019. The last time we put 6 past a team in the Champions League was back on November 6, 2019. Rodrigo bagged a hat-trick, endosó un hat-trick. Benzema added 2 more, and Sergio Ramos chipped in with a penalty. Contribuyó con su gol de penalti. A lot of waters flowed under the bridge since then. Ya ha llovido mucho, la verdad. And it was about time we gave the fans something to cheer about. Especially after a year where many were starting to fall out of love with the team. Comenzaban ya a desenamorarse del equipo. Así sí, chavales. Muy buenas a todos, gente buena, buena gente, football geeks, frikis del fútbol, football geeks, and welcome to a new episode of Inglés para Vikingos. So I said before the match from the stands, go out there and do the job, you motherfucker. And Real Madrid did exactly that. They smashed, obliterated, and steamrolled Mónaco all over the place. Arrollamos y destrozamos al Mónaco por todos los sitios. Left, right, and center. And that's how you respond, guys, when the crowd's been on your back. Cuando el público te ha dado la espalda. Not with any excuse, not with gestures, but by turning the pitch into a one-way street. And Vini, conveniently enough, dropped an absolute masterclass. Dio una lección magistral de juego. Pretty much the entire attacking unit was on another level. Estuvo a otro nivel. Folks, this was the starting 11, and once again with 2 midfielders turned fullbacks, Fede and Camavinga. Partly because of injuries, partly because there just isn't enough quality there. And honestly, both of them were immense. They gave the team loads, not just defensively but going forward too. And from the first whistle, Real Madrid were on the front foot, llevamos toda la iniciativa. And the opening spell, y el tramo inicial, the opening spell was just electric. Franco came out flying and early on looked like the most dangerous man on the pitch. Brave, sharp, always showing on the rights and constantly giving his teammates an outlet. Una salida, an outlet. Guys, it was like he had 3 Red Bulls before kickoff. So as I said, our team was on the front foot. And you could see that in the body language. Aggressive pressing, real bite in the duels, mordiendo en los duelos, real bite in the duels, constant movement on and off the ball. Even the throw-ins, incluso los saques de banda, even the throw-ins had urgency. Players sprinting to restart. No strolling, no time wasting. And that's when you notice that something's changed. Everyone on the same page, which is exactly why it worked. Amigos, Valverde was outstanding, sensacional, outstanding. He was everywhere, cutting passing lanes, arriving just in time, killing plays before they even had a chance to breathe. The truth is, you can drop this guy anywhere on the pitch and he delivers. No questions asked. Arda started a bit quieter but grew into the game and looked much better as it went on. And then guys came the goal that summed up the night. Quality, speed, and no mercy, y sin piedad. Smart play in midfield, Vini making the right decision and Kylian doing what killers do. One chance, lights out. Pero fijaos, lo que realmente me llamó más la atención, what really stood out for me, was the reaction after scoring. All season we've seen just the opposite. Score and switch off. Score and switch off. Concede and sulk. Enfurruñarnos. Fijaos ese verbo. Enfurruñarse. To sulk. Y lo que os decía, we didn't sulk in this game. No nos enfurruñamos en este partido. We didn't sulk. And why? Because tonight it was score and go again. Score and go again. Score and go again. Like a team that smells blood and doesn't stop. And that's pure Real Madrid DNA. And yes, folks, Mónaco had their moments. They even hit the crossbar, incluso golpearon el larguero. They had few looks, algunas oportunidades, but Courtois was there, doing Courtois things. Calm, reliable, confiable totalmente, like a safety net, como una red de seguridad, like a safety net under a tight rope. En la foto podéis ver lo que es un tight rope, esa cuerda floja del equilibrista, that tight rope. To be fair, he gives the whole stadium that feeling of relaxed, we're covered. A walking guarantee, folks. And second half, same energy, same hunger, high press, quick recoveries, runners popping up everywhere like the whack-a-mole game, como el juego ese del martillo que tienes que ir dando a los muñecajos esos que salen. That whack-a-mole game. And the goals came because Mónaco cracked under pressure, not because of random moments of magic. Today's Vini's decision making was noticeably much better. Head up, smarter choices, knowing when to go full throttle, cuando ir a todo gas, when to go full throttle and when to pass. He stopped trying to beat 3 men every time and suddenly looked twice as dangerous. And my beloved Vikingos, if Vini plays like this every week, bursting runs, filthy dribbles, clean control, assists, asistencias, screamers, golazos, screamers, it's basically impossible for him not to walk away with man of the match every time. He's already won it around 44 times, which has him rubbing shoulders, codo a codo, rubbing shoulders with the very best, and he's still right in his prime y está aún en su pico. At this pace, a este ritmo, don't be shocked if he narrows the gap, si estrecha el cerco, if he narrows the gap to Messi's 67 sooner rather than later. When Vini's locked in, guys, cuando está centrado, when he's locked in, the game starts 1 goal up. On another note, por otro lado, on another note, Jude scored his goal and grew into the game, and even late on, when legs were heavy and lungs were burning, y los pulmones ya ardían. He was still sprinting in transitions, and the Bernabéu noticed, se dio cuenta, and rewarded it. So folks, everyone emptied the tank in this match, and that doesn't happen by accident. When talent and intensity show up to the same party, you get nights like this, dominant, aggressive, fearless, the kind of night that reminds you why you keep coming back, no matter how many times this team drives you mad. Let's hope the Levante game was the turning point, el punto de inflexión, the turning point, the game where things finally clicked, el partido donde las cosas cobraron sentido, and that the wake-up call for both the team and the president actually lights a fire, giving us the boost into the 2 titles still up for grabs, aún disponibles, still up for grabs. Y por último, ya hemos llegado hoy a la instantánea de este partido. And this scene y esta escena, this picture really blew me away. Me pareció una pasada. It really blew me away. And it's for both of them, the player and the coach. Vini must have been having a really tough time. He clearly feels way more trust with the new boss. You can see in that look, like a weight's been lifted, como si se hubiera quitado un peso de encima. Like all that pressure's finally gone. Dicen que la mirada es el espejo del alma. They say the eyes are the mirror of the soul. So to wrap things up, mis queridos vikingos, Real Madrid can go toe-to-toe, plantar cara, go toe-to-toe with any team in the world at the highest level. We all know that. The problem is that for whatever reason, be it training, ya sea por el entrenamiento, be it training, medical issues, nutrition, or rotation management, we're never even close to having a full squad available. I wouldn't even say 60%, and when all of that hits the defensive line at the same time, it doesn't just get tough, no solo se vuelve muy difícil, but it turns into a full survival mode. And this is the Real Madrid we love. The team of European nights. The Bernabéu feel connected again. Players and crowd in sync. Jugadores y afición en sintonía. If you put in intensity on the pitch, it turns straight into joy in the stands. So let's hope that Levante game, as I commented before, really was the wake-up call that sparks a proper reaction and gives us the boost we need to fight for those 2 trophies still up for grabs. Especially the one that defines who we are and gives meaning to our history, the Champions League. Y hasta aquí el vídeo de hoy, chicos. Os mando un fuerte abrazo, a big hug to all of you, and I see you in the next video.